first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Scott, and it is the diary of the cartoonist. Or of a cartoonist. I'm not, I don't want to make it sound like I'm special. I just had the dumbest argument with somebody about whether Sharknado was a good movie, despite it being a bad movie. You know that whole "it's so good, it's so bad, it's good" whole thing. And they originally said, without mentioning Sharknado, what's a movie that was so bad it was actually great? And I said, sorry, can't get past the idea that you think Sharknado was great. And them and a few other people are not happy about that. Look, I'm fine with people who like Sharknado. I'm fine with Sharknado existing. I'm fine with sharks, in general. They're pretty cool. Part of the ecosystem, you need them. Is the ocean without sharks? Maybe. Feels like they're necessary, though. Is there anything that isn't necessary other than the bees that we killed yesterday here at the house? We did it, by the way. Here's the update. We were supposed to film it. Kim was impatient, did it without me. And instead of spraying it with Raid like I thought we should do, which ensures all their immediate, somewhat painless deaths. I guess I don't know how painless it is. Do we really know? Do we know the bees' perspective on this? If they get a face full of Raid, are they cool with it? I'm going to guess no. But she was like, I'm not waiting anymore. I hate bees. And so she went and she took a rake to the roof where they were building their little mud nest and then scraped it off and then ran inside. And she was it was very heroic. I'd probably go, and then run like a little baby, But she came in looking all tough and stuff. She had the rake in her hand. She looked at me and goes, I did it. I went, okay, well, I thought we were spraying them, but I guess this is fine. So now we got a beehive on the ground with bees, or hornets rather, on the ground, swarming around the hornet's nest, being all pissed, right? But now they're gone, and they left their little husk of a house laying there, so they clearly don't care anymore. They've moved on somewhere else. Somebody, who was it? Somebody in our, was it Brian or somebody in our couch party this weekend said, what you do is you get those, they're like fake hives, they're brown, and they look like a regular hive, and you put those up, you hang them around, and no hornets will come because they're territorial, and they see, oh, there's already a hive here full of hornet enemies. We can't take this turf. This is their turf, so goodbye, and they never set up shop, right? Purely because they see or sense this other thing. I don't know if they see it. I guess hornets have vision, don't they? You know what? Let's look that up. Can hornets see? Let's find out. Together right now, we're going to learn a truth. Can hornets see? All right. I'm sure they can. They got the two eyeball things with all the little, what do you call that vision that flies get? It's probably that, right? All right, here we go. 7 facts about hornets you didn't know but need to. Okay. A little known fact about hornets is they are actually not as aggressive as one might think. Like most nest-building insects, hornets will usually only attack to defend their colony when they feel it is being threatened. This is mainly only when somebody or something comes within close proximity of the nest. The radius is usually about 6.5 feet. Oh, they're like social distancers during COVID. Outside of their nest areas, hornets have been known to be quite passive. It has been noted by some researchers that hornets are shy. Oh, come on. How do we know that? Hey, Frank, do you want to go on to this party on Friday? Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of shy. I don't know. I think I'll stay home. What does that mean, they're shy? Anyway, they tend to avoid conflict and only attack when they absolutely have to. All right. Wasp versus hornets. Hornets are actually wasps. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I didn't know that. Here, where do they create nests? Typically attics, treetops, under roofs, decking, sheds, garages, hollow tree trunks, areas that are raised off the ground. All right. I guess that could be anything, right? Okay. Natural pest controllers. Let's see. Mother Nature. What do hornets eat? We're going to learn about the eyeball thing in a second. Hornets. They like sugar. Like other types of wasps, hornets have a real sweet tooth. And they don't have teeth, though. Anyway. And crave sugary things such as fruit and fizzy drinks. That's why when you're having a party and you got the watermelon and you got the Coca-Colas out there, that's why they swarm you and piss you off, right? They also love sap, it says, tree sap. You can find any number of them using their mandibles to pull back the bark from trees to get to the sticky golden substance inside. Protein, just like other insects within the Vespidae family. Do I have that right? Their young live off protein while the workers forage for a form of insect and other animals. That's a weird way of saying that. In return, the larvae release a sweet syrup which the adults lap up. Gross! Imagine, I mean, look, it's Father's Day. Hey, dads and moms, when you had your kids, did you ever think that it'd be great to lap up the excretions of your young? Gross. Hornets love bees. Bees are one of hornets' favorite things. Not only are they a great source of protein for their future queens, but they provide sweet, golden, sugary goodness when because the hornets love honey. All right, nearly 5 times the size of European honeybees. It only takes a small number of giant hornets to wipe out an entire honeybee colony. Their sheer size and power means that one giant hornet can kill roughly 40 bees a minute. One hornet killing 40 bees a minute. That's 40 BPM. Bees per minute. However, Japanese honeybees have developed a cunning tactic to stop these predators from wiping out their colony. As a hornet scout approaches the hive, the honeybee attacks her before she can release any pheromones to attract her teammates. A honeybee's sting and bite is no match for a hornet, so instead they swarm around the lonesome hornet, vibrating their bodies at a tremendous rate. The vibration from the bees causes the temperature to drastically rise, roasting the bee. Or the hornet, rather. That's cool. I've seen this in video somewhere. Where like 6 of them will lay on top of a hornet and flap their wings real hard and then basically overheat the hornet. Well, this hasn't helped me at all. Hornets are a delicacy in Japan. People eat them. That's cool. Don't do that ever. Alright, this said nothing about their vision. Thanks a lot, Google. You nailed it again. Let's find another one here. There's nothing in here about what they see. Alright, well, I give up. If you look at them up close, I got a photo here. They got the gridded out eyeballs. You know, with the little kind of lattice work crisscross and stuff, like other bugs. So I assume when it looks out, it sees shapes and stuff, but it's all like kaleidoscopy, you know. Oh, these big fatty ones from Japan, this big killer hornet things, the big ones that are like the size of a small meal. Let's see, how many inches is that? These murder hornets, that's got to be an inch. No, that's more than an inch. That's about 2 inches long. 2.5? Oh my gosh, dude. I would rather die. That can't be real, can it? That's not real. The Asian giant hornet. Holy spicoli, dude. It's bigger than this guy's hand. Can that be? Is that fake? Damn, they're big. Alright, you know what? I'm not messing with those. Pretty sure these are Satan's playthings. My gosh, they're big. Alright, well, F that. I feel like one of those could kill a man, probably. I don't know. I'm just making that up. Oh, apparently these are the ones they eat, so you can cook these up real good and Get a mouthful of the bee there. Well, anyway, yeah. So that's the story there. That's what's going on. Other than that, I hope you're having a good Father's Day. Mine's been pretty good because I've been pretty chill. Kim and I, so we did a show this morning. I did Film Sack with the guys, and then Kim and I went to lunch, and then we went to 571. What's it called? Freaking, I forgot the name. It started up in Seattle. Something 571 burger and whiskey bar thing. Something. I don't drink, so I just went for the burger. But this thing was awesome. It's always good there. Love it. And their waffle fry things are a little too good, if you know what I mean. Kim got the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or peanut butter and jelly burger, which is amazing. A little too sweet for me, but it's very good. I had some of it. Anyway, that was our little lunch date there, and then we went over and got this little ice cream thing we get from this Korean place, and that was really good. Very, very nice. And then we came home. Nick dropped the baby off. Because, and I don't know if you can hear her, she's in there kind of crying herself to sleep. She's having a rough afternoon. But we're watching her while they go thrift shopping, and then they'll come back and get her. And she barfed on me, so that's cool, right? This shirt is, can't see this on audio, but got a big old white goober on the shoulder there. It'll come out. It'll wash out. Oh, there's my wife. Or no, that's Carter. Is that Carter? No, that's Mom. Say hi to the diary listeners.
Yeah, everybody.
Hello. We should do a skim soon.
Definitely.
Is she not asleep then? Carter is here too. Hi, Carter.
Hello.
You know, I've only got one kid. Ripley, that's my microphone.
I'm just gonna eat it. Okay.
I only have one kid who hasn't said Happy Father's Day today.
Happy Father's Day.
Oh, now it's complete. The circle is complete. Hey, it only took you till 5:37 in the evening. That's pretty good.
My Father's Day was implied.
Was it implied?
Yeah.
How? Because you
Father's
just
Day greeting.
because you live here. That's
Yeah.
why.
I live here. You're my dad.
You're my dad.
My dad.
Hey, Dad. You're.
I also.
Oh,
We
look
did-
at her.
We did Father's Day stuff yesterday. So.
That's true. We did all this stuff. All right, I'm gonna pause for baby cry. Nobody wants to hear that. So we'll see in a minute. Real quick note here. Carter decided that since the Hornet was flying around a bright red chair that she would move the shite. Where is he coming from?
Probably the bee's nest.
Hold on, let's look. Because I thought Mom got it all.
I know. That is a bee. Maybe they're trying to find.
All right, hold on.
New nest.
Was it over here, babe? Huh?
By your feet now.
What is?
You're good. Just wait.
Where did this nest go?
Is it on the ground? I knocked it off the house.
Did you grab it since?
No,
It's still there?
They might be
Yeah.
trying to find a new spot.
I don't think that's a bird. That's a bee. Carter.
No, that's a wasp.
I'm going to kill it.
Don't kill it.
I'm going to kill it.
It'll attract more wasps.
Well, we're going to commit murder.
All of it. Well. Okay.
So here goes.
Okay.
Where is it?
Right there.
Carter's feet.
I'm going to get it.
No, Dad, they attract more wasps if you kill them.
No,
They release
the
a bunch of
pheromone
hormones and
thing. I
stuff,
know.
yeah.
But I want to kill it. It's
on.
either that or I'm going to shoo it up your dress.
Okay, go.
You want?
Oh, baby. Hey, baby. I don't like it. What are you laughing at me for?
What do you want more bees? Really nice. Hey, baby, baby. I'm gonna gird my loins.
Yeah, gird your... Carter's girding her loins. I wish you could see what that means.
Just look it up.
Ooh, see, it's going up your dress. Run.
Oh my gosh.
That was funny. Hi, sweetie. Are you doing better? So the baby's now bottling.
She doesn't like the bottle,
No.
but when Bee's not here, I have no choice.
What's wrong with this? Why didn't she like the bottle? Because it's not like
Because
normal
it
nipple?
doesn't taste like breast milk.
Like lady milk?
Breast milk is, I assume, is much sweeter than formula. I don't know.
Remember that scene in Fury Road where Immortan Joe has his son Rick just test the mom milk?
Yep.
That's a weird thing to have your kid do. Don't you think? Your adult son. What do you think of this milk?
I think everything
It's
about
real
that
good.
is. What are you breaking?
I don't know. I'm fat.
Please don't break that.
I'm fat. I don't... Isn't this a sit-onable thing?
No, it's a table.
Well, then what's the point?
to not sit on it, please.
All right, well, I'm
oh,
not-
baby girl.
Is she
Whatever
okay?
you do. She just pulled it right out of her mouth.
All right, well, I'm gonna go finish this elsewhere. I can't
Sorry, I
say
didn't
things
know
in
you
front
were
of you.
recording.
No, it's fine.
You can't say things in front of me?
No, it's all, I'm saying dirty secrets about our life.
That laugh was because there are no dirty secrets in our life.
We don't have any dirty secrets. We got nothing. We're so boring.
Flip's got the breaking tables.
I don't even have like a good, like,
You didn't even go hog wild as a teenager, did you?
no. Do you remember that girl at the company I worked for that wanted to get it on?
Yeah, I remember.
The first thing I did was tell you.
Yeah.
That's how boring we are. I didn't even
That's not boring.
I didn't entertain
That's
it even.
safe.
Well, it's safe, but it's also just like, it was funny. I was like, what? I got to tell Kim about this. She'll think this is great. All right, I'm going to walk out here. No more bees. Gosh dang it. All right, I'm walking through the not clover. This isn't clover. It's whatever the opposite of clover is. That's what I'm walking through. It's a gate. All right. We're out in the front now, and I'm going to sit up here on the porch. Take a few steps there, and you see that? I was hopping them like a young man. All right. Anyway, I should be reading, but instead I'm out here talking to you guys. All right, so what do we got here? We got, what have we talked about? Oh, we've talked about bees, bee removal, how they might see, but also that people eat them and how big they can get. And also now we've experienced Carter being chased by said bee, and there's a baby drinking out of a bottle. So what else is there to tell you today on this Father's Day of 2024? Man, I love this microphone protector because you guys don't hear the wind blowing. If I was using any other unprotected thing, it wouldn't work. But because I got this tribble on the top of this thing. It's a little tribble looking thing. I mean, you guys know what this is. Why am I telling you that? Another real fun thing happened that annoys me about every year and a half, 2 years, ever since I had my weird early cataract surgery, which you're not supposed to have it, you're in your early 40s. But I have some genetic thing I got from my dad because he did the same thing, and so did his dad. While all the rest of the world gets them at 88 or something, here I was, like, I didn't even have gray hair yet. Anyway, it turned out to be a good thing in the long run because I have better vision because of it. The replacements were better than the original equipment. But anyway, it's not like LASIK. People always think it's like LASIK. It's not that at all. They literally take your lenses out of your eyeballs and they put them in their pocket. No, they take them out. They destroy them. They grind them up with like a little grinder vacuum thing that they put in your eye during the surgery. That only takes about 8 minutes, by the way. And then they replace them with like little synthetic titanium ring lens thing. Robot lenses, basically, that then replace them. This is normal cataract surgery today. Usually, again, it's the elderly who get this, not somebody who's young, and I don't know why I got screwed with that. Well, I do, because my dad had some genetic thing, okay? Anyway, we know all this. The point is, every year and a half or so, something falls off, like tissue. So this is how it's described to me, not tissue, but I guess it is tissue. Well, whatever you want to call it, the membrane that normally that is holding your lens up normally, just naturally, that stuff will keep trying to grow, even though it's an artificial, device in there now. So, but the cellular growth still happens, so it keeps growing, trying to grow around it. And the problem is it doesn't know where to stop because it doesn't understand what's been done. So what will happen is like a thin new film that makes things hard to see will start to grow on top of the lens, and you have to go in and have it lasered off. And once you do that once, some people don't have this happen at all. The old people don't have it happen because their eyes are already effed. But when you're young, your eyes are still actively trying to do all the stuff they do. And so mine kept trying to grow. And the effect was almost like cataracts all over again. So I went in, had it looked at. They're like, yeah, we just got to laser that off. So they laser it off. There's no special procedure. They just dilate your eyes and and you're done. And then you got big old blankety floaty in there, and that takes about 3 weeks to dissipate. But every time you move your head, you see like a big blanket kind of swoop by your vision, right? Well, that's what I had anyway. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what it felt like. Anyway, it goes away. But then he said, now, don't be surprised if it still tries to grow. It will not be able to grow in the central part of your vision anymore. But when it does, it will hit that kind of cauterized edge, and it will not know what to do. So some of that will build up, and then there will be times where that just comes off, like breaks off, and then you got a new floater that you have to deal with. And it will sometimes just happen out of nowhere. And that's what happened like 2 days ago. Big old hunk of junk floating around in there like a freaking nasty-ass amoeba. And this one just plopped right in the center of my vision. It floats there. So if I move my head, I can move it for a second. It'll rotate out, but then it will settle back into the central part of my vision. Just like last time. This happened twice now. Last time, it took about 2 weeks or something. And I suspect this one as well. But it's so annoying, dude. And the only eye that's done this is my right eye. My left eye hasn't done this at all. Which is a little bit weird. It's a little overactive or something. But anyway, knowing what it is good because I'm not freaking out about my vision or anything. But it's just out there, just floating like a scab in the water, So I got to just deal with that. And it's frustrating because, you feel like you're trying to overcompensate, over like squinting to focus and that sort of thing, which is dumb because that's just a natural inclination of your eyeball to do if you're having blurred vision of any kind. But I can't actually focus anything because the cataract surgery removes the lens and the muscles that control the lens. They no longer work on this artificial thing. So there is no pull, squeeze, elongate, shrink. That stuff your eyes do naturally when you go from like looking up at the wall to looking at your phone or looking at a book or something. Mine don't do that. And it's not even just that, everyone has to do readers one day. And that's not even that. It's just they were rendered immobile when I had the surgeries. So when my eye tightens up to try to compensate when I'm having a blurred vision situation like this one, it still does all the, the machinations you would expect it to do to try to adjust, but it can't. There's nothing to adjust. But it doesn't stop my eye from trying to. So it's so frustrating. Anyway, that'll go away in a while and it'll be fine. But right now it sucks. Oh, and to make matters worse, I slept a little weird. And when I got up, my right ear was just ringing. And this happens sometimes, just get like a pinched nerve or, cut off the blood to my side or something. Well, I'm sleeping funny. My neck in a crooked position. And then I get like a ringing ear for a long time. And right now, it's much better than it was like even just yesterday. But if I plug it, I hear almost like a telephone tone. It's just a low, like that. Imagine having in your ear all the time. It's better though. Yesterday was really loud. Today it's much better. So anyway, enough about me and my dumb stuff in my head. Forget about that. Instead, listen to these birds out here chirping, doing what they do. Reminding me to remind you to have a great Father's Day. Call your dads if you aren't a dad yet or at all, or maybe you just don't want to be one, or you can't be one, or whatever your situation is. Tell the dads in your life that you appreciate them. Don't buy them a bunch of stuff. They don't need anything, okay? None of them need anything. My daughter got me a t-shirt. I was annoyed because I was like, you don't need to get me things. She's like, well, I still do. I said, okay, fine. And I appreciate it, obviously. But you don't need to get dad's stuff. Dads don't need things. We just need to know you're out there, that you like us still, that you think we did a pretty good job of raising you. And really, that's it. We want to see you here and there. A little text out of nowhere going, Happy Father's Day, Dad. That kind of thing. That's all we need. That's all we need. All right. That's it for today's diary. Hope you're having a good weekend. Back in a day or so with more. And I hope you enjoy these things as much as I enjoy doing them. All right? Goodbye, Mr. Bird. Goodbye, Mr. Bee. Goodbye, Mr. Ringing Ear and Blurry Vision.